Let's talk about your Fender P Bass.
Uh, Fender P Bass. That James Jamerson used a 1964 Fender P Bass with a D'Angelo strings. I don't know. Look it up online. It says look under James Jamerson bass strings used. It will give you the manufacturer, and that's the kind of strings I have. I have the 1964 Fender P Bass like Jamerson had, and also with the strings. It has all that Motown sound. Although the famous female bass player, she's my idol now. I'm having a senior moment. As we go along, I'll probably remember her name. She talks about that she used a 1964 P bass, or a vintage bass of the era. She could use any bass, any era, and she'd use a hard pick. And she had a secret about the kind of strings that she'd use. James Jamerson only used one finger, and that's how he would do quite a few of those Motown records. The Stax Volt, Hold On, I'm Coming, Sam and Dave, Otis Redding's Dock of the Bay, the guy that sang Midnight Hour, Wilson Pickett, Wilson Pickett, Duck Dunn, the guitar player for Stax Volt, also used a 1960s P bass. When you went to the year, I think it was 67 or 69 or 71, CBS, I believe it was, purchased Fender, and they started using, for durability reasons and for the outer, look reasons, they started using the plastic involved, plastic mixed lacquers, and did their sunburst with that. Well, they lost that old sound. They also stopped making the pickups like they did in 1964. In 1964, up from 1951 through 1964, the P bass had a special P bass pickup, and it was hand wound. And I don't know whether they always increased in wounds, but the 1964 was a year that I was actually used a vintage, where it matched sounds that I liked. And I went through listening, many basses before I latched onto this P bass. I liked the 1950s P bass, but there was intonation problems. The neck was not straight. It needed to be, filed, and the thrush rod couldn't be corrected anymore on it. And therefore it couldn't go into the intonation that you need for putting it on a record. If you listen to a song that I've done, Amy and Vanessa, you'll hear the P bass sound.